Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thanks for tuning in. It's Saturday the 18th of April 2026. I'm going to do a general collective love tarot reading for you guys and see what you've got going on. It's a collective reading, so it won't resonate for all of you. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So, woo! Okay. Let's see what we have for Cancer in love. What messages do we have in love for Cancer? Messages for Cancer in love. Messages for Cancer in love. Four of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands in the upright, Five of Wands in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. Trying to stay out of conflict, Cancer. You're a bit burnt out, tired, really tired, really needing to take time out and take a rest. You're very overwhelmed with something here. There's been some communication perhaps, or you're dealing with someone that's a little bit hard work, to put it lightly. Communication might not be great, could have been some conflict, some arguments, and you're kind of trying your best to keep out of it. I don't know if you can hear my washing machine in the background, I hope not. There's something here that's been a bit of a battle. You've stood your ground, but it's taken its toll. I think this has been ongoing for a little while, perhaps, by the looks of it. And someone here is being a little bit harsh with their words, their communication. Or you both have kind of communication isn't great. This is quite a heated situation, complicated, tension, friction, not seeing eye to eye at all, and you're completely burnt out and stressed with all of it. So, King of Swords in reverse. Why is the King of Swords here in reverse energy for Cancer in love? The Lovers in reverse. So there's a decision here that's been made or is being made with regards to a connection. You've kind of there's someone here that you've cut off from, separated from, distanced yourself from, not chosen, and it's causing conflict, tension, arguments, or there's a decision to be made with regards to love that you're struggling to make. You're kind of, let's get some more cards first before I assume too much. Five of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Cancer in love? The Magician. But very determined to create something or bring harmony, bring peace to this situation. Very determined to have a good outcome or resolve whatever this is. Feeling very burnt out and stressed with it all, but with a quiet determination to get through it all. Seven of Wands. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're holding on to something very tightly, possibly to do with money or your stability. Perhaps you need to, or you're needing to let go a little bit here in order to kind of create some sort of harmony and just to balance things out. Four of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's something here that's taken a long time to resolve, to sort out. You're not seeing any sort of, you've invested, put time into something here, planted some seeds, but you're not seeing a harvest, you're not seeing any abundance, something's not stabilizing, something, you're kind of waiting around for something to manifest, but it's not, but you're still determined to turn it around. I'm not sure what it is here, but we'll see. Why is the Lovers here in reverse energy for Cancer in love? Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's been, or there's some strategy involved here, or someone's been deceitful, or there's some secrecy. Something's been under cover, under wraps, or someone's been sort of deceitful or sneaky, or someone is being very strategic here. Why is the Magician here for Cancer in love? Seven of Cups in reverse. There is this quiet determination, but it's very overruled by all this. There's a very heavy negative kind of energy here. You're very overwhelmed, very confused. You're also wondering if something is worth it, if something is achievable. You're determined to achieve something here, but you're also questioning why you're determined. You're questioning why you're bothering. You're questioning whether it's worth the battle, the effort, the hassle, whether it's worth burning yourself into the ground, dealing with all this. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Cancer in love? The Emperor. Yeah, needing to take action, needing to make a decision, needing to create some structure here, some order in amongst all this chaos. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Strength in reverse, yeah, but just feeling completely overwhelmed with it all, or losing confidence, lacking confidence, feeling stressed, burnt out, not knowing what to do, too many options, or there's too many ways in which this could go, whatever you're dealing with. And is any of it achievable at all? Why is the Emperor here for Cancer in love? Why is the Emperor here for Cancer in love? Six of Wands in the upright. Looking for success, or you're feeling successful in some ways, or there's a recognition here. Someone's been recognized, or someone's been seen. Seven of Swords there. Perhaps someone's been kind of doing something in secret, but they've been seen, or you've seen them, or they've seen you. Something is recognized in public, out in the open. Or there's something that you want to be successful in here. There's some sort of successful outcome that you want to manifest, and you're determined to manifest with the Magician there. Why is Strength here in the reverse for Cancer in love? King of Swords in the upright. There's a lot going on here. Trying to detach from your emotions are a bit up and down here. I mean, there's a lot going on, but you're trying to detach from emotions. You're trying to stay out of conflict. You're trying to keep the peace, but you're also trying to make a strategic, logical decision with your head, not with your heart. Why is the Seven of Cups here in reverse for Cancer in love? Five of Pentacles. Feeling at a loss, in a poverty mindset, rejected, neglected, left out in the cold. Not feeling in a great place. Perhaps this is something to do with finances, money, stability. Not feeling very stable at the moment in all this. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Cancer in love? Ten of Wands in reverse. Needing to lay down some of the weight of this situation. Needing to offload. Carrying too much, and it's maybe you're letting go of something here. And perhaps you're finally deciding to let go of some of those wands and stop carrying the weight of it all. Giving up, perhaps. Admitting defeat on whatever this is. Why is the Six of Wands here for Cancer in love? Seven of Cups in the upright. You're not sure which way to go here, Cancer. You've got a lot of decisions, options to weigh up, and you want success, but I don't think it's as straightforward as that in this situation. Your emotions are all over the place. You're carrying quite a lot sort of within the situation. You're tired, you're overwhelmed. You're losing the will to sort of carry on with it. There's lots of options, or keeping your options open, or needing to keep your options open. A lot of emotions here. A lot of feelings within you. King of Swords. Why is he here for Cancer in love? The World. So something needs to be ended, or it has ended, or there's been a success somewhere. Something has been a success, something has come to completion, or something could be successful, or something's kind of going round in a circle. You could be, I mean, this could be about distance as well. You could be feeling distant here in this situation, or someone's distant from you. Could involve travel. You could be traveling to see someone, to talk about stuff. Maybe talking, getting some advice. Five of Pentacles. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Eight of Swords in reverse. Trying to come out of some sort of anxiety, worry, negative thought pattern. Feeling trapped in your mind and trying to release yourself from that in order to think more clearly and think more freely. Ten of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Four of Cups in reverse. Acceptance, forgiveness. Sorry, I had to pause there just because I had to sneeze. So accepting and forgiving, perhaps in order to move on. Perhaps you're at the point of thinking, well, it is what it is, and I'm not going to keep dealing with this, stressing about it. Sort of, it's maybe taken a toll on my mindset, my health, physically, mentally. Forgiving, forgetting, allowing to move on, allowing yourself to move on. Letting go of any guilt, regrets. Why is the World here for Cancer in love? King of Swords again. Something here about being truthful and honest. Clearing your mind and making a head over heart decision. Also getting advice legally about something here. It's about becoming clear within your mind, within yourself, gaining some sort of truth, clarity, some sort of honesty, and making an authoritative decision. You could be dealing with the authorities or solicitors or whatever it is that's going on here. There's a lot of communication going on here with whoever it is. It's not great all the time, but it's ongoing. I'm getting. And I'm getting that you need to perhaps take some advice, or there's some advice that's being given that someone's not taking. Four of Cups in reverse energy. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Justice. Yeah. So, legal matters. But also fairness, harmony, actions and consequences. Trying to make the right decision, I'm getting. Based on truth. There's something here about truth and honesty. And a very important decision that is having to be made. And wanting to make the right decision. Seven of Cups. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Two of Wands. Again, decisions, decisions, decisions. This is also possibly something about coming back around to a connection. Perhaps reconciliation. Perhaps marriage. Working something out. Looking ahead. Thinking about the future. Something that you're perhaps leaving to go towards something else. Having a plan, being strategic about it, keeping the peace, keeping everyone happy while you do it. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Why is it here for Cancer? Death. Yeah, an ending. What needs to end in order to begin? What, there's something here with regards to beginnings and endings, Cancer. In order to move forward, you need to end something first and make a decision. Getting something that's been going round and around in circles, and it's been heavy going. It's been, it's not been easy. Why is Death here for Cancer in love? The Lovers in reverse again. So there could be something with regards to, not for everyone, but there could be something here to do with infidelity. Sort of, affair or whatever it is. I don't always like touching on that subject because I don't want everyone to assume that I'm saying you're all having affairs or having infidelity issues, but it's there. This is real life, so if it resonates, take what fits. So there could have been some infidelity that's caused a lot of friction, a lot of, could be about ending something, or something's been done sort of in secret perhaps, and it's sort of been recognized, it's been seen, it's caused some friction, conflict, and now it's about making a decision whether to stay in your current situation, connection, marriage, or to end that and move on in life or with someone else, or however you're moving on. And that in itself brings up a lot of, well, yeah, legal issues if you're married, things having to be done properly and needing to make the right decision that is good for all concerned, especially if you have family. Why is Justice here for Cancer in love? Ten of Wands. And it's hard work, but something, it needs to be completed. A decision needs to be made in one way or the other. I'm very much now seeing this is about an ending in order to begin a new beginning. Two of Wands. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Three of Wands. And yeah, trying to make that decision in order to go forwards, to make progress. Is progress being made? I don't know. Only you'll know that, Cancer. King of Swords. Why is it here for Cancer in love? Two of Pentacles. Creating balance and harmony. Do I need to put these into their suits, or is that pretty much what it is here? I think I'm going to leave that there, Cancer, because I'm only going to end up repeating myself. The energy is quite strong, and I think Spirit has delivered the messages that need to be delivered for you today. So, yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you want more readings from me, please click the bell at the top of my page and you'll get a notification next time I do a reading. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time, bye-bye.